Welcome back to the channel for yet another episode of Growing with the Grovers. So in the previous episode where we left off, we were just about to sit down with Kyle and watch the TV season premiere of Pretty Little Llamas. Ayla has been waiting for this premiere for quite a few months now, and her original plan was to actually go over to Jonathan's house to watch it, but unfortunately both her and Kyle are sick, so that completely canceled those plans. And I actually think this might work out better anyway because it feels a little more relaxing, a little more, just a little more chill because you're at home, right? Even though you're with your little basement buddy. So right now, Kyle is grabbing some wine, some vino. He isn't a huge fan of wine, but he wanted to make this night extra special for Ayla because she's been under so much stress lately with like university and taking care of Jacob and working. So he kind of wanted to surprise her with her favorite cheap wine. Ayla is upstairs. She is preparing the popcorn. We're actually just about to order in a little pepperoni pizza. But before we do all that, I wanted to give y'all a little basement tour of Kyle's brand new renovated space. So the other day I did a quick little video completely renovating the basement using the brand new basement treasures kit. I mean, come on now, like I had to do it, Also, I wasn't entirely satisfied with the way that this basement looked because it didn't really feel like much of a basement, more like a bedroom that I put underneath the home. So if you guys want to check out the reno, I will go ahead and provide a link down in the description or at the end of the video, or you can just stay put and I'll give you a quick little tour of what I did. First things first, I had to get rid of the stair railing. I really wanted this basement to kind of be spooky and a little bit eerie and almost daunting to walk into. Not to mention, I feel like at one point this was just kind of like the catch-all of the house. Like this is where you would store things. This is where you would come and repair, maybe the fuses. So we have like a little fuse box over here, and then we have some like exposed pipes. And over here we have a little storage space that Kyle has transformed into his closet because he had nowhere else to hang up his clothes, even though he did have like a little pile of dirty clothes on the floor. He's not a huge fan of hanging them up, but when he feels ambitious, he does like to from time to time. So he has his jackets, his hoodies, and we even have some more hoodies here in this little cardboard box. This object here is a brand new object from the basement treasures kit. I really, really love like the little details, like the discoloration on the box, the way that it's shaped, even like the little transparency of the tape. I really, really, really love this freaking kit. I also threw in his little pink suitcase. This is just one of my earliest memories of Kyle where I started learning about his personality. I mean, I love the fact that he had the gall to show up to Ayla's house first and foremost, but also most importantly, sporting a pink suitcase. I love that. So he has that here because this thing has been with him throughout all of his travels. So yes, I'm implying Ayla's couch isn't the first one he surfed, but hopefully it will be his last. We have our little decoration box full of Ayla's decorations for all of the holidays. We've got a couple more pairs of shoes. We have Kyle's mountain bike. It's funny because he's a literal walking contradiction. He is a lazy sim at heart, but he loves to do things like mountain biking and surfing. I mean, heck, he's a damn lifeguard. That's a very physically demanding job. So it's kind of interesting that he's a lazy sim, but of course, we had to keep his mini fridge. I also threw in this little wall mural that Ayla helped Kyle with. I don't actually know what it means, but the reason why Ayla let him do this is she just wanted Kyle to really feel like this was his space. She wanted him to feel like he was at home. Kyle also decided to throw up a couple photos. So the first one we have is of him and Ayla at Winterfest, a selfie of Kyle, which he would like to replace with a picture of Jacob, but he didn't know what to put in this frame, so he decided to take a picture of himself. And the last one is of him and his best friend, I say that super duper lightly, Corey, when they were at Patchy's the other night. And then if we flip over to this side of the basement, we have his favorite beanbag chair, which Ayla always steals when they're down here hanging out together. We have the Sims 1 plant, and we have the Retroplex TV, the Square Tube TV, and this vintage photo of the canyons in Strangerville. Honestly, I feel like a lot of these objects were thrifted because Kyle doesn't really have a lot of money to spend furnishing the place, and I feel like it actually fits him better. Like if Kyle could go back in time and be reborn in a different like decade, I think he would have chosen the 70s. Ayla looks so incredibly peeved right now, and it's partly because this popcorn popper is trashed. She couldn't figure out how to make the kernels pop, like how to even turn it on, or like what oil to butter ratio, or just the whole thing. The whole damn thing was just so frustrating, and she feels like she's about to miss out on the premiere. So we need to hurry up and order this pizza. If it was up to Kyle, he would get the Canadian bacon pizza with, of course, course, pineapple on top, but Ayla is like, heck no, there is no way that I'm eating any type of pizza with pineapple on top. Like, are you crazy? Who the heck puts pineapple on their damn pizza? Let's pick up a couple servings of the popcorn. I think the delivery guy is here, so we're gonna take the food. It's only 27 simoleons. We have like 130. Wait, now we have 86 simoleons, so we really need to figure out how we're gonna generate some income. But first, I just kind of want to enjoy our night. Hidden lifestyle in progress. Kyle has discovered a lifestyle that was previously hidden. View the lifestyle menu within the Simology panel to learn more about it. People person, interesting. I could see that though. I can definitely see Kyle being kind of a people person. He seems like he's a total person pleaser. I almost said people pleaser, but I guess either is technically correct. Ayla's freaking starving. We had nowhere to put the pizzas, so we had to put it on the floor next to this dirty pile of clothes that Kyle tried to hide underneath the bed. She's so excited about the wine. She's like, oh my god, Kyle, this is like my absolute freaking favorite. How did you know? And you know, he really does pay attention. Let's have them grab a quick little slice. Ayla is getting super duper hangry right now. She is scarfing down this pizza like it is the first thing that she has eaten all day. In fact, it actually might be the very first thing. So we're watching the TV season premiere, and I love how Ayla is checking her phone. She really misses her dad, so she's just giving him a little checkup text. So when she was trying to sit on the bed, she couldn't see, and Kyle's like, hey, I might have a spare beanbag chair in my closet, and he ended up pulling out one for her, and I don't know, I thought that was super duper cute. He's on the phone too. I guess I can't get mad at Ayla because they're both technically doing it. So far, Kyle and Ayla are both really enjoying the premiere. Ayla does need to go to the bathroom. The wine is just running through her, but she doesn't want to break the seal, and she doesn't want to miss the premiere because it is actually live television. So I'm gonna help her out a little bit. I'm gonna cheat her bladder. I think she's ready to go in for the popcorn, so let's eat a bowl. I'm gonna have Kyle also go and grab a bowl of popcorn. It's not necessarily the bowl he wants, but it's the bowl he's gonna have. I really do need to install base mental back into my game. Not that I could like even showcase that honestly, but hey, I would if I could. I really would. So let me just have them, you know, fast forward a little bit, you know, watch their little premiere, and have Ayla enjoy her night. It's actually just about over, and even though this was kind of like a little bit of a horror TV series, there's a lot of comedy in there, and so Ayla's feeling really happy and super jovial now because she was feeling very tense and very upset earlier. Like she wanted to take out her aggression on the freaking popcorn maker. I love her. Ayla, she's making silly faces at Kyle. He loves that she's so playful. It's actually one of his favorite things about her. He just complimented the flavor of the popcorn, and Ayla's like, what are you, a wise ass? Did you hear me upstairs struggling? Kyle's like, no, seriously, it's the best popcorn I ever had. And obviously he's clowning because he did hear her struggling and yelling at the freaking popcorn maker. Ha ha ha, you're so funny, Kyle Kyleson. Ayla is about to attack this man with his pillows, and I love it because the feathers are flying and they're just having a genuinely good time. It is so cute to see them playing like this together. I love it. I love it. I really do. My god, Kyle, don't hit her so damn hard. Wait, no, she can definitely hold her own. I have no idea who's going to win this fight. I think Kyle just got his feelings hurt. I'm sorry. Are you tapping out? Are you tapping out? It looks like to me we have a very obvious winner here. Miss Ayla is victorious. She is a pillow conqueror. Ayla has claimed victory in the great pillow battles on the plains of Bedford. Pummeled by pillows, laid low by his opponent, Kyle must now retreat and lick his pillow wounds and plan great pillow vengeance. Kyle, I am seriously so sorry if I hurt you. Ayla, there's no amount of pain I wouldn't go through for you. Last night really took a turn, and I don't think Kyle nor Ayla really anticipated it. Just as Kyle was about to lean in, Jacob wakes up screaming his head off. So naturally, Ayla runs upstairs and starts consoling him. And as she's trying to help Jacob settle, she thinks to herself, what the hell was that? Let's just say things were a little awkward at the frothy foamer today. Anyways, we need to worry about class. I think class starts in a couple hours. Ayla's just working on her homework. In fact, actually, she has 6 hours until class. I really want her to spend some time with Jacob because I feel like we haven't been seeing enough of him lately. I think also one of the other milestones that I want to try to accomplish is the creep milestone. I believe he only has the creep milestone and then the learn how to walk milestone left to accomplish in his infancy. If there's anything else, y'all can let me know. He is so cute. Look at him grabbing on his freaking toes. I love how just spit just flew out of his mouth. Let me have Ayla come over here and pick him up. Kyle does have a little bit of cleaning to do. He's just literally staring at himself in the mirror. Like he doesn't know know what to do with himself. His emotions are all over the place, and a small part of him almost feels like a sliver of regret. Hopefully she didn't notice. I mean, of course she freaking noticed. It's literally all she can think about. But honestly, I can't even blame her, because if it was me, it'd be literally all I'd be thinking about too. I'm trying to have Ayla help Jacob practice to learn how to stand, and I feel like this animation's broken, because every time that I do it, she picks them up and they do one animation loop and then the whole like interaction's over. I just hope this isn't another bug, and I'm really hopeful that we're actually helping Jacob learn how to stand, because I don't think we are. I don't know. I feel like I've been trying this for like an hour now, at least in sim time, or maybe even 2 hours, and nothing is happening. Anyway, Ayla's gonna grab a quick little bite to eat. We're gonna grab some leftover. Hang on a second. Just kidding. Put the popcorn down, girl. Put the popcorn down. Put the popcorn down. I think Jacob is learning how to stand. Oh my God, he's grabbing the couch. Of course, Kyle witnessed it and he took a picture. Oh my gosh, I'm over the moon. I was about to cry. I'm not gonna lie. My boyfriend's also here, so I didn't want to like, you know, get all emotional on camera, because he probably thinks I had lost it, which let me tell you, I have lost it so many times. I love how Kyle's doing his little happy dance. He's like, go Jacob, go Jacob. Hold to stand milestone unlocked. With a mighty heave, Jacob has triumphantly taken a stand for the first time. The days of infancy have passed by so quickly, and the era of toddlerhood is right on the horizon. Can you believe it? Toddlerhood already. Even though it's been 6 episodes so far, I seriously cannot even envision freaking Jacob being a toddler. Like, I'm not ready for him to grow up. I'm really not. Kyle's in here still celebrating with little man, and even though he has learned to stand, he hasn't learned how to walk yet. I don't think that is a particular milestone that I'm gonna want to accomplish without Ayla being home, but let's just watch little man practice his skills. The way that he's like bouncing on the couch with his hands and like shaking his little booty and crying. I love this little boy. But let's see what little man needs. He is feeling a little hungry, a little bit tired. Well, maybe not necessarily tired, actually. Is he tired? He's been okay. Yeah, no, he needs a nap, basically, is where I'm getting at. He isn't exactly exhausted. He's just, you know, kind of feeling a little crabby. So let's try some more finger foods. We're not going to do the peanut butter puffs. He does not like those. He might like them this time now that glitch is fixed, but we're going to try banana slices really fast. Even though this little notification says Jacob was very unsure about the banana slices, judging by the fact that he's a part of the Clean Plate Club, one would beg to differ. Obviously, he's not going to be full off of banana slices, so let's just see if maybe he's a fan of oatmeal cereal. Turns out Jacob is also unsure about the oatmeal cereal, but it's all starting to make sense because Jacob is a very cautious sim, so I don't think it really matters how many different foods we try. He's just going to be very cautious about each and every one of them because that's his nature. Ayla just laid Jacob down for the night, and she's gonna make herself a little bit of dinner. She's been kind of struggling lately with what to make because she isn't a culinary artist like her dad, so she texted Perry and she's like, hey, do you have any recipes that I should try? And he suggested a steak tartare. It's a super easy meal. She doesn't even need to use the stove. It's pretty hard to mess up, so she's gonna go and try her hand at that recipe. She would really like to learn how to make more things in the future because if Jacob continues to be, you know, a picky sim when it comes to food, at least she'll have more options to make him, you know. She's just about done making this meal. I'm gonna have her eat this, and then after that, I think I'm gonna have her work on maybe a new novel. She hasn't really dabbled in writing in a very long time. She's kind of been preoccupied with college and stuff, so she hasn't had the time to do some of her favorite hobbies. Another thing, tomorrow is New Year's Eve, which just so happens to be Jonathan's favorite holiday. So he invited Ayla over to his apartment. It's just gonna be them, super low-key, super intimate, and they're gonna watch the countdown together. He has an outfit already picked out, and so she's got to pick something out too because she has no idea what the hell she's gonna wear. That was actually pretty damn good. Thanks, Dad. Speaking of Dad, on Sunday, we have a father-daughter date. They're going to go watch a movie down at the cinema. Then they're going to go to Ayla's favorite Mexican restaurant. And it'd be nice to kind of catch up. So Kyle just came home. He must be freaking freezing. It is literally winter here in San Sequoia, and he is in his Speedo. But cool, he's been promoted to Wave Watcher. Kyle has been promoted to Wave Watcher. He will now make an additional 7 simoleons per an hour for a grand total of 40 simoleons per an hour. He also received the following following bonus: new clothes, lifeguard, life preserver, and his next shift is on Saturday at 5 p.m. I feel so bad for Ayla. So she went to go and start writing her new novel. She had a great idea for a book, and then she's like, you know what, I'm gonna lay down for like 2 seconds, and she closed her eyes, and then she was off to freaking dreamland. Anyways, Kyle just had to clean up the leftover pizza from downstairs. He's feeling super hungry too, so maybe we'll have him go and try a little bit of this steak tartare that Ayla made. We'll have him grab a serving. I'm definitely gonna have to be a little more strategic for how I spend my simoleons, because right now, like 442, it's really bad. I say that all the time. Like, I always mention our money problems, but to be honest with you, I haven't done a damn thing about it except just keep spending freaking money. I really want to hang up this lifeguard life preserver for Kyle. This is the closest thing to a trophy this man has ever freaking received. Good morning, you guys. Ayla is up bright and early. She just changed Jacob, whom, by the way, just peed on her, and now she has to go and give him a bath because obviously he can't be in his stinky pee-pee clothes. Jacob accidentally peed while getting his diaper changed. No promises on this repeating, but for now, it's probably a good idea to take a shower. So that's exactly what Ayla's doing, and then she's gonna put little man in the high chair, and she's gonna try to help him explore some more foods. Let's see if we can actually get him to like something. I think what would be appropriate for the morning is probably some more rice porridge, or we could try the oatmeal cereal again, but I think I'm actually just gonna go with the rice porridge, which he's also super duper unsure about. It is officially New Year's Eve, and some of the traditions that Ayla really likes is just to decorate, which I kind of knew that already, and she wants to make some new resolutions. That's interesting. Okay, so maybe we could have her make a resolution right now, like while she's feeding Jacob. It's a little weird, but we're gonna do it. I think we can. Complete an aspiration milestone, get a significant other, get promoted, raise a skill, write a book. I think out of all of these, writing a book just seems like the most Ayla appropriate, so that's the one that I'm gonna choose. My second choice probably would have been getting a significant other, but I don't really feel like Ayla's in dire need of being in a relationship. Like, I feel like that would be something that would kind of come naturally. And again, Jacob wasn't sure about the rice porridge. I love how when I watch other simmers play with infants, they have like super cute milestones, like learning how to clap or learning how to blow a kiss, and then all Jacob knows how to do is just pee on himself like 45 different ways, or how to uniquely produce a blowout. Like, what is wrong with our kid? I don't know, but he's so cute. Good morning, Kyle. Has anybody else noticed, like clockwork, every single morning Kyle has to go to the bathroom, and when he does, he's walking with his legs like pinched together because he has to pee so freaking bad. I just noticed that about him. It's super duper cute. Oh, another thing, we learned how to creep using his little arms. Jacob successfully held his weight on all fours, a tricky step before he could learn how to crawl. Now is a time to practice crawling, to take it a step further. Ooh, we love the puns. He also really loves to put his little feetsies in his mouth. I love him. Oh my god, I know I say that too much, but like, he's so cute. Okay, so if he can creep, can we actually, why is he's still scooting? He's still scooting and booting all over the freaking place, but he actually isn't creeping yet. So let me see if we can help him a little bit further. Oh, practice crawling. There's just still so much that we need to do with Jacob. Every time that I think he might be ready to start aging up, I realize that we have like a bunch of more milestones that we still need to complete. I really do want to see him practice crawling for the first time. Look at him in his little bear costume. He's like, Mom, why do you do this to me? I can't. Yes, you can, baby. Yes, you can. Come on, Jakey. You can do it. Of course, Ayla's going to tell Harry all about this, but there he goes. His little butt was in the air. Oh my God. This is so cute. I love the way he's like looking at Ayla for instruction. I think that's enough for today. I don't think he wants to try anymore. Is Ayla? Is she gonna help him? Oh no, she just flipped him over. Okay, cool. All right, well, tomorrow is a swing into spring, which means we have to give the house a deep clean. We have a couple different traditions like baking and decorating and cleaning and gardening and planting something. So do we want to go see Dad? Because I feel like this could be kind of fun, actually. Maybe we still will see G-Paw. I don't know. We'll have to play it by ear. But Ayla does need to take a shower. Kyle confidently said this morning with the poop emoji and all above his head that she smelled like shit. And it was kind of offensive, but you know, Kyle's the only person in Ayla's life that could say something like that to her and get away with it. All right, so let's have Ayla hurry up and take a shower. She needs to get ready for this evening. I kind of want Kyle to go lay Jacob down for a nap, and then I want him to also kind of work on his fitness skill a little bit. I don't think it's necessarily like, oh no, it is required. He needs to reach level 4 of the fitness skill. School Spirit Day is happening at the Foxbury campus. Stop by and join join in on the cheer. Maybe I actually will go do that. That kind of sounds like fun. Perry's calling. Of course, Ayla's going to answer that. I think she's actually in the shower though, so that's kind of weird. Hey Dad, what's going on? Oh, nothing, sweetie. Just making sure that we're still on for tomorrow. Also, I just wanted to remind you to be super safe tonight. No juicing and driving. Of course, Dad, you don't have to tell me twice. I'm probably actually just going to spend the night at Jonathan's and then I'll meet up with you tomorrow. Kyle just made a discovery. What a rush. This boost of adrenaline is making Kyle feel amazing. Should he firmly embrace with his astonishingly sculpted arms that he likes fitness? That's a big fat yes. I swear to God, every time I turn around, Kyle is like super duper sick. Somebody said in the basement renovation that they think the reason why he's sick is because there's mold in his closet. Like, nah, that can never be the cause. I mean, it could be, really, it could be, but that's just strange to me. He's just always so sick. I wonder what the heck is going on. I think I'm gonna have him go and lay down for a little just to relax and kind of recoup, because he's also feeling really fatigued from working out because he's a lazy sim. Instead of having Ayla start up a new book, we're actually just finishing Kyle the Crocodile. This is a book that Ayla wrote back in the early access videos when Kyle was just nothing more than a pain in her ass. It's kind of funny that we've come essentially almost full circle. So she's almost done finishing this book and then she'll be able to self-publish because we've reached level 2 of the writing skill. Also, there's an esports match and they take place every Saturday at 6 p.m. at the Foxbury Arena, and tickets can be purchased from the arena at the start of the match. A part of me almost feels like Kyle should have went to university, because this right here, an esports match, is totally up his alley. A couple of the traditions that he likes to do on New Year's Eve is he loves to decorate. He also loves to have the party spirit. He also really likes the drinking tradition. Ayla decided to drop off Jacob at Perry's house so that Kyle could enjoy his New Year's Eve by himself. And although Kyle greatly appreciates it, a small part of Kyle feels so freaking lonely right now, so he's having a couple EAPAs, which in return completed the drinking tradition, but he's gonna have another. And I've also installed the basemental mod, so this is going to make our boy a little more than just juiced. On top of Kyle feeling lonely, he's feeling very flirty due to the EAPAs. He was gonna hit up this woman named Heather that he met back at Padgy's, but unfortunately, just as he was about to dial her number, we discovered that she is deceased, so that basically cancels that plan. You know what? Let's have you play another round of Party Frenzy with Corey. Speaking of flirty, Kyle wasn't the only person feeling flirty tonight, so when Ayla was getting ready to head out the door, Kyle was like, whoa, like, excuse me, miss, can I take your picture? And Ayla had this moodlet that she was feeling flirty from a sim nearby, which was clearly Kyle. Let me show you the pictures that Kyle took of Ayla, because I feel like he captured her personality so freaking beautifully, and it almost makes me sad because you can just tell how deeply in love this man is with this woman. So the first picture he took of Ayla is when she was coming out of the bathroom after putting on her makeup, and she's like, Kyle, what are you doing? No, don't take a picture of me, like I look stupid. And he's like, no, you look beautiful. And then he's like gassing her up, and I don't know why it makes me so emotional, but it does. Anyways, I'm gonna let Kyle enjoy the rest of his night. Let's check up on what Ayla's doing. We just got to Jonathan's apartment a little bit ago, and this is what we're wearing. We're kind of matching, even though I think Jonathan's suit is just a little more burgundy. So this is the, I guess, sentiment, or not even the sentiment, but the moodlet that Ayla got when she was next to Kyle a little bit ago. A special connection from feeling close to someone nearby. Feeling close with a sim can deepen existing romantic feelings and make Ayla want to get even closer, which almost gives me the confirmation that Ayla isn't as naive as she leads us to believe. Like, I think she definitely recognizes that there is something between her and Kyle, even if she doesn't want to admit it, because that would be too close to home, and well, there's just a lot of risk involved. Anyway, we're gonna try to enjoy our night with Jonathan. We're gonna tick off some of these different traditions here. Hey babe, can I fetch you a drink? What do you want? And he's gonna pour a drink platter. We're gonna pour Jonathan's favorite, which is the Old Yorkford Classic. This is definitely a very freaking strong drink. I don't know how the hell Ayla's gonna be able to stand up, let alone drive after this. So I think she is probably gonna end up actually staying over at Jonathan. So let's have them both grab a little drink. I definitely want to make sure that we're here for the countdown. I just realized that Jonathan doesn't even have a TV for us to watch the countdown on. Now he does. I just didn't have anywhere to put flat screen TV, so I just put it right here on the window because, you know, it's The Sims and you can kind of do that. So you're able to tick kick off the drinking tradition, but it looks like Ayla wants to go in for one more, and that's kind of perfect because there is 2 more drinks over here. Jonathan is just being super duper flirtatious right now. I know that he definitely likes Ayla, like he totally is vibing her and all of that, but I don't know, there's just something a little off about him. But Ayla really seems to like the guy, and they're still kind of carrying on whatever this is between them. So I'm gonna have him compliment her appearance a little more. We're gonna have him kind of get a little physical with her. He's gonna tickle her. I think Jonathan really wants to take things to the next level, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna have him make out with her, and then I might even have him try to initiate a little, you know, New Year's Eve woohoo. We discovered that Jonathan is a romantic sim. I definitely think that that's pretty accurate. He definitely gives me Rico Suave vibes. You know, maybe instead of going in for the kill, he's gonna play it a little bit. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm like watching. Is that rude? Maybe. He's gonna play it a little cool, and I think we should just do like a little New Year's toast if I can get that interaction to come back. Here's to you, here's to me, and here's to us. I don't know, maybe Jonathan isn't really good with words. He's good with a lot of other things, but words is probably not one of them. So they just had their little toast, which was super cute. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty bad at narrating things, but the countdown starts in just a few moments, so I'm gonna have them both watch the countdown to midnight, and we might actually be able to accomplish this. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Yay! That was so cute. I'm trying not to scream, my kid's sleeping. But what's weird and kind of trips me out a little bit is the fact that Kyle was also watching that the exact same time that Jonathan just kissed Ayla. Oh my god. I feel like such a terrible human being. Like, I'm not even kidding. I actually feel a little bit nauseous over this whole thing. Ayla just went to the bathroom to freshen up a little. We're gonna have her even go as far as brushing her damn teeth, and Jonathan has decided to relax on the bed. I'm actually going to change his clothes into something a little more comfortable. So let's pick his nighttime wear, which just so happens to be a pair of glasses, some socks, and his sweatpants. Holy freaking crap. He's hot. He's so hot. I don't think Ayla brought her pajamas, did she? Oh my god, she did. But the pajamas that she has are the ones that she wears, well, not wears with Kyle, but you know, the ones that she has with Kyle. We're definitely not gonna wear those. I'm going to have her come into the bedroom and try to be a little confident. This is really hard for her, initiating physical intimacy. She's just not very good at it, but I'm gonna have her come over and give Jonathan a kiss, and hopefully he doesn't fall asleep because he would ruin my plans, and then I'd have to yank him out of bed. And she's going to initiate, which it's obviously a little tipsy induced, some woohoo. So let's go and woohoo with Jonathan frickin' Mead. Ayla just woke up, and I love how she's so polite to where she actually will make her bed. But y'all, what a freaking night. Poor Ayla has eyeliner literally all over her face. And even though she's feeling happy, a part of her almost feels like she's doing the walk of shame because, well, her and Jonathan aren't official. Like, they're not even in an actual relationship. A part of her wants to leave right now because she looks like a train wreck, and she's kind of feeling a little self-conscious about it. But Jonathan's like, hey, babe, like, how are you? How would you sleep? She has a raging freaking headache. He's gonna come over and show her a little affection. He's just going to let me see here, maybe he's not gonna show her affection. I don't want him to like serenade her at 7 o'clock in the morning when she has a hangover. Is she actually grabbing another drink? I think she is, actually. That's cute. So he's just gonna flirt with her a little bit and say, so how do you feel about last night? Like, you know, he's just, I don't know, he's the type of guy that you know, like, stroke his ego. He feels, I'm not gonna say he feels narcissistic, but he kind of gives me those vibes. Like, he's very full of himself. Okay, he's very confident. He has a lot of confidence to the point where it's almost like cockiness. He wanted to make Ayla a little bit of tea so that she could feel better. So let's brew a pot of steaming, actually no, let's just do some healthy green tea for the morning. She just took another shot because I guess that like helps with the hangover, even though I really don't think it does. It just, you know, kind of creates a situation. Oh my god, I cannot believe they literally hooked up. Like, that's what it is, because she's not in a relationship. So after she has this tea here, I'm probably gonna have her go home because she needs to get out of this dress. She smells so bad. She looks so bad. I wonder how Kyle's night went. This is how I found Kyle, you guys. Just lounging on his bed, watching some TV, contemplating his life choices, looking at some dust bunnies on the ground. I don't know what it is that my man's going through, but you can absolutely tell that he is going through it. Ayla, you need to get your little butt into the shower. Your dad's gonna be dropping off I almost said Kyle Kyle Jr. maybe, I don't know, gonna be dropping off Jacob in just a few short hours. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here because we have a full day ahead of us and I just don't even know what to say. Last night was an absolute freaking trip. Kyle can hear Ayla upstairs, and so he's gonna go and, you know, make sure everything's okay. He's also gonna start swinging and spraying and cleaning up and doing all these fun things. He already seems like he's really embracing the holiday, which is kind of cool, and also trying to tick off some of these traditions. Oh, another thing, Ayla was able to she was able to complete her book. I don't know if I told you guys that, like the Kyle the Crocodile book. So I'm gonna have her really fast. I'm gonna have her go and self-publish that. Like, a part of her almost doesn't want to self-publish it because she made it at a time when Kyle really wasn't her favorite Sims. So I'm gonna let you guys be the judge of whether or not Ayla should publish this book. But on another note, she's feeling super inspired from last night, so I'm gonna have her kind of whip up a little classic painting for 100 simoleons. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below for the sun to sunshine. Oh, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed.